Hello students, we will continue with the problems on joint probability distribution. The question is, a fair coin is tossed thrice. The random variables x and y are defined as follows. X equal to 0 or x equal to 1 according as head or tail occurs on the first toss, and y is equal to number of heads. Determine the distributions of x and y and determine the joint distributions of x and y. So here we have to give the values of x and y depending on the sample space. So we will start with the sample space. Sample space consists of the following values: HHH, HHT, HTH, THH, HTT, THT, TTH, TTT. Now we will give values for x. If head occurs on the first toss, then x equal to 0. Otherwise x equal to 1. So here head, so x equal to 0, x equal to 0, x equal to 0. Here tail, so x equal to 1. Head x is 0, tail x is 1, tail x is 1 and tail x is 1. Now y is number of heads. So y equal to 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1 and here no head, so y equal to 0. Now we will write x and y as a set. If you look at x values, we have two values for x equal to 0 and 1 and y 0, 1, 2 and 3. Now we will consider distributions of x and y. X equal to 0, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 8 values. So 4 by 8, it is 1 by 2. Remaining 4 values out of 8 values are 1. So 4 by 8, it is equal to 1 by 2. So distribution of x is 0, 1, probabilities half and half. Now distribution of y, start with y values 0, 1, 2, 3. Now y equal to 0 is one case out of 8 values, so 1 by 8. Y equal to 1, 1, 2, 3, 3 out of 8. Y equal to 2, 3 out of 8 and y equal to 3 is 1 out of 8. So this is a distribution of x and distribution of y. Now we have to consider joint distribution table with x and y values. So it is better to split the table like this. Possible x values 0 and 1. Possible y values 0, 1, 2 and 3. The last row and last column is for sum. Now x equal to 0, y equal to 0. Look at the sample space. X equal to 0, y equal to 0. When x equal to 0 here, we don't have y equal to 0 case. So x equal to 0, y equal to 0 is 0 only. X equal to 0, y equal to 1 we want. X equal to 0, y equal to 1. So when x equal to 0, look at y values. Here we have x equal to 0, y equal to 1. So 1 value out of 8 values. So probability, joint probability when x equal to 0, y equal to 1 is 1 by 8. Now x equal to 0, y equal to 2. When x equal to 0, y equal to 2, we have 2 cases out of 8 cases. So 2 by 8 is equal to 1 by 4. And x equal to 0, y equal to 3, 1 value out of 8 values is equal to 1 by 8. And if you sum these row, you will get the sum as half. Now consider the next row, x equal to 1, y equal to 0, the joint probability. Consider x equal to 1 cases, x equal to 1, y equal to 0, 1 value out of 8 values. So joint probability is 1 by 8. X equal to 1, y equal to 1, 2 values out of 8 values, it is 1 by 4. X equal to 1, y equal to 2, 1 value out of 8 values, and there is no case where x equal to 1 and y equal to 3. So probability is 0. Now if you sum these values, you will get probability as 1 by 2. At the same time, we have to consider sum of each column. So 1 by 8, 3 by 8, 3 by 8 and 1 by 8. If you observe, these sum will give marginal distribution of y, already we have written, and this will give marginal distribution of x, that also we have written. The next problem is, let x be a random variable with the following distribution and y is defined by x square. Distribution of x is given. Determine the distribution g of y, the joint distribution of x and y, expectations of x and y and expectation of xy, coefficient of correlation between x and y. So for each x value, first we will define y value. So start with x and y. Take given values of x -2, -1, 1 and 2. Y equal to x square given. So accordingly calculate the y values. When x equal to -2, y equal to 4, -1, y is 1 and square 1 and 2. So 1 and 4 are the values. As a set, y is the set 1 and 4. Now we have to consider distribution of y. Take y values 1 and 4. We have to write the distribution. Look at this table. Y equal to 1, we have 2 values out of 4 values. So probability is 1 by 2. And y equal to 4, we have 2 values out of 4 values. So again the probability is 1 by 2. So when y equal to 1, g is half, and when y equal to 4, value of g is half. This is a distribution of y. Now we have to write a joint distribution of x and y. So prepare table, x values, given values, -2, -1, 1 and 2. Y values we found 1 and 4. We have to fill the remaining values. X equal to -2, y equal to 1. How many possibilities we have? Since we have y equal to x square here, already we have tabulated. So you can refer this table, or you keep in mind that we have y equal to x square. Now, x equal to 2, y equal to 1. Not at all possible because we have y equal to x square. So 0 probability. X equal to -2, y equal to 4. X equal to -2, y equal to 4. Here you observe x equal to -2, y equal to 4, and we have only one case out of 4 cases. So 1 by 4. X equal to -1, y equal to 1. Again, out of 4 values, one such value we have, and when x equal to 1, you cannot have y as 4, so probability is 0. When x equal to 1, y equal to 1, again one possibility out of 4 values, so 1 by 4. X equal to 1 and y equal to 4 case is not possible, so probability is 0. X equal to 2, y equal to 1 is not possible, so probability is 0. X equal to 2, y equal to 4 is one possibility out of 4 values, so probability is 1 by 4. Now you find sum of this column, it is 1 by 2, and here also 1 by 2, and each row the sum is 1 by 4. So the total sum is 1. This is the joint distribution of x and y. Now we have to calculate expectations of x, y, x into y. Write the formula. Expectation of x is summation xi f of xi. Look at the distribution of x. It is given. So, minus 2 into 1 by 4 plus minus 1 into 1 by 4 plus 1 into 1 by 4 plus 2 into 1 by 4. That value is found to be 0. Expectation of y is summation yj g of yj. Consider marginal distribution of y 1 into 1 by 2 plus 4 into 1 by 2. This value is 5 by 2. Now we have to calculate expectation of xy. It is summation xi yj f of xi comma yj. So here we have to use the table with all possible x values and y values. Minus 2 into 1 into 0, 0 plus minus 2 into 4 into 1 by 4 plus minus 1 into 1 into 1 by 4 plus minus 1 into 4 into 0 plus 1 into 1 by 4 plus 1 into 4 into 0 plus 2 into 1 into 0 plus 2 into 4 into 1 by 4. So take all possible combinations of x and y along with their joint probability. That gives expectation of x into y as 0. And finally, we have to calculate coefficient of correlation. Coefficient of correlation rho is given by covariance divided by standard deviations. Here, note that covariance of x comma y is given by expectation of xy minus expectation of x into expectation of y. Since expectation of x is 0 and expectation of xy is 0, covariance is 0 and hence rho is found to be 0. You need not calculate the value of standard deviation of x and standard deviation of y. Next problem is, suppose x and y are independent random variables with the following respective distribution. Find the joint probability distribution. Also verify that covariance of x comma y is 0. They have given distributions of x and y. It is also mentioned independent random variables. Using that we have to write joint probability distribution. So very important thing is, for the independent random variables, joint probability Pij is given by probability of x into probability of y, that is product of marginal distribution of xi and yj gives Pij. Start with x and y values. X values 1 and 2 given and y values minus 2, 5, 8. They are also given. Now it remains to fill each of the joint probability. Since x and y are independent, we have the expression for joint probability Pij. Use that. So when x equal to 1, y equal to 2, the probability is 0.7 into 0.3. It is 0.21. When x equal to 1, y equal to 5, x equal to 1, so 0.7 into 0.5, it is 0.35. X equal to 1, y equal to 8, 0.7 into 0.2, 0.14. X equal to 2, y equal to minus 2, it is 0.3 into 0.3, 0.09. X equal to 2, y equal to 5, so 0.3 into 0.5, 0.15. X equal to 2, y equal to 8, 0.3 into 0.2, it is 0.06. Now we find sum. It is 0.7 and 0.3. in the row, and as column it is 0.3, 0.5, 0.2, and note that total sum is 1. We have to verify that covariance is 0. For that purpose, we will start with the formula of covariance. We know that covariance of xy is given by expectation of xy minus expectation of x into expectation of y. Calculate expectation of x. Expectation of x is 1 into 0.7 plus 2 into 0.3. Expectation of y is minus 2 into 0.3 plus 5 into 0.5 plus 8 into 0.2. So we have expectation of x as 1.3 and expectation of y as 3.5. Now we want expectation of xy. Again here we can use one formula. It is given in the note of video 1. Since x and y are independent, expectation of xy is equal to expectation of x into expectation of y. So it is 1.3 into 3.5 equal to 4.55. And when you substitute in the formula for covariance, it is observed that value of covariance is 0. Next problem is, x and y are independent random variables. X takes the values 2, 5, 7 with the probabilities 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and 1 by 4 respectively. Y takes the values 3, 4, 5 with the probabilities 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3 respectively. If z equal to x plus y, find the probability distribution of z. In this problem, they have given x values with the probabilities, y values with the probabilities. A new variable z is defined. For that z, we have to find probability distribution. So we will start with given thing. Given probability distribution of x and probability distribution of y. Just we have tabulated given values. Since z equal to x plus y, the possible values of z will be 2 plus 3, 5, 2 plus 4, 6, 2 plus 5, 7, 5 plus 3, 8, 5 plus 4, 9, 5 plus 5, 10, 7 plus 3, 10 already done, so we will not consider 5, 7 plus 4, 11 and 7 plus 5, 12. So here we have taken all possible values for z once. Now we have to calculate probability. Probability when z equal to 5. Observe one thing. They have given that x and y are independent random variables. So probability when z equal to 5 equal to, we can get z as 5 if we have x equal to 2 and y equal to 3. So probability x equal to 2 and y equal to 3. Since x and y are independent random variables, probability when x equal to 2, y equal to 3 can be written as f of 2 into g of 3. F of 2 is 1 by 2, g of 3 is 1 by 3 and the value is 1 by 6. Probability when z equal to 6. Z equal to 6 is the possible value when x equal to 2 and y equal to 4, and that probability is product of f of 2 and g of 4. Substitute the value for f of 2, 1 by 2, g of 4, 1 by 3. So probability for z equal to 6 will be 1 by 6. Probability when z equal to 7. Z equal to 7 is the possibility when x equal to 2 and y equal to 5. Probability for x equal to 2, y equal to 5 is the product of f of 2 and g of 5. Since x and y are independent random variables, substitute the probabilities. You will get probability for z equal to 7 to be 1 by 6. Probability for z equal to 8. Probability when z equal to 8 is when x equal to 3 and y equal to, when x equal to 5 and y equal to 3. So using x and y are independent random variables, that probability will be equal to 1 by 12. Probability for z equal to 9, this is the possibility when x equal to 5 and y equal to 4. Using the fact x and y are independent, you will get the probability for z equal to 9 as 1 by 12. Now, probability when z equal to 10. Here the important thing is, we can get z as 10 in two cases. The possibility is x equal to 5, y equal to 5, or x equal to 3, x equal to 7, y equal to 3. So probability, first case x equal to 5, y equal to 5, or x equal to 7, y equal to 3. So probability with OR case is same as sum of the probabilities. So it is f of 5 into g of 5 plus f of 7 into g of 3. Substituting the values, we will get probability as 1 by 6. Now, probability when z equal to 11, the possibility x equal to 7 and y equal to 4. Then probability when z equal to 12, possibility is x equal to 7 and y equal to 5. So we can get all the possible probabilities for z values. Now we will just tabulate the values of z along with the probabilities which we have calculated earlier. The next problem is, the discrete probability distribution of two discrete random variables x and y is given by f of x comma y equal to k into 2x plus y, where x and y are integers such that 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2, 0 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 3. Find k. Find the marginal distribution of x and y. Show that random variables x and y are dependent, and find probability where x greater than or equal to 1, y less than or equal to 2. Solution. Since x is in between 0 and 2, as a set x equal to 0, 1, 2, and as a set y is 0, 1, 2, 3. Probability distribution is given. So we will prepare a table with the given joint probability distribution. Possible values for x 0, 1, 2 and possible values for y 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, when x equal to 0, y equal to 0, f is 0. When x equal to 0, y equal to 1, f is k. When x equal to 0, y equal to 2, f is 2k. When x equal to 0, y equal to 3, 0 plus 3 into k, so f is 3 into k. X equal to 1, y equal to 0. Substitute in the expression for f. X equal to 1, so 2 plus 0, it is 2k. X equal to 1, y equal to 1, 2 plus 1, 3k. X equal to 1, y equal to 2, 2 plus 2, 4k. X equal to 1, y equal to 3, 2 plus 3, 5k. X equal to 2, y equal to 0, f equal to 4k. X equal to 2, y equal to 1, 5k. X equal to 2, y equal to 2, f is 6k. X equal to 2, y equal to 3, so f is 7k. Now, find sum of each column and each row, and finally get the sum in the last entry. It is observed that the final sum is 42k. But As we have observed in the joint probability distribution table, the last entry must be equal to 1. So 42k must be equal to 1 implies k is equal to 1 by 42. Using this, we can write the marginal distributions for x and y. X values 0, 1, 2 and marginal distribution we have in terms of k. When x equal to 0, 6k, substitute for k, you will get f as 1 by 7. When x equal to 1, f is 14, k, substituting for k, it is 1 by 3. When x equal to 2, sum is 22k, substituting for k, you will get 11 by 21. In the same way, write the joint probability of y. 0, 1, 2, 3 and here you have g values. When y equal to 0, we have g as 1 by 7. When y equal to 1, g is 3 by 14. When y equal to 2, g is 2 by 7 and when y equal to 3, g is 5 by 14. Now we have to show that x and y are dependent. You just look at the definition of independent random variable. By the definition of independent random variables, we should have Pij equal to f of xi into g of yj for all I and j. But here if you take x equal to 0 and y equal to 2 from the joint probability table, that joint probability is 2k, same as 1 by 21. By using the marginal distribution table, f of 0 into g of 2 will be 1 by 7 into 2 by 7. It is same as 2 by 49. So probability for x equal to 0, y equal to 2 is not same as product of marginal distributions. So we got one pair of x and y not satisfying the definition of independent random variable, hence x and y are dependent. Next we want probability where x greater than or equal to 1, y less than or equal to 2. First, we consider all possible x-y pairs. X greater than or equal to 1 in the given range will be 1 and 2. Y less than or equal to 2 in the given range will be 0, 1, 2. So, all possible pairs of x and y will be 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. So, we want probabilities for all these pairs. And it is found that probability when x greater than 1, y less than or equal to 2 is equal to sum of probabilities where x, y varies as 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 2, 1 and 2, 2. From the joint probability table, we can write all those values, find the sum and substitute for k, that is 4 by 7. 2 cards are selected at random from a box which contains 5 cards numbered 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Find the joint distribution of x and y, where x denotes the sum and y the maximum of two numbers drawn. Also find covariance of x, y. So here we have to choose 2 cards from 5 cards. So total possibility is 5C2. We have 10 choices in the given selection. Now, x denotes the sum of 2 cards chosen and y denotes the maximum value of 2 cards chosen. We have 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3. These many values. So sum of all possible combinations will be 1 plus 1, 2, 1 plus 2, 3. Again here 1 plus 2 is 3, done. 1 plus 3 is 4. So x values will be 2, 3, 4, 5. And y values, it is maximum of two numbers drawn. So if you taken 1 and 1, 1 is the maximum. 1 and 2, 2 is the maximum. 2 and 2, again 2 is the maximum. 2 and 3, 3 is the maximum. So y is the set 1, 2 and 3. Now we will consider the possible 10 choices. We have the numbers 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3. We will consider all possible x and y values. In the first set, take 1 and 1, sum is 2. 1 and 2, sum is 3. 1 and 2, sum is 3. 1 and 3, sum is 4. It's the first set. Next you start with this one. 1 and 2, sum is 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 3, 4. Start with this 2. 2 and 2, 4. 2 and 3, 5. The last is 2 and 3, it is 5. In each case, the maximum number is listed as y. So when x equal to 2, y equal to 1. When x equal to 3, y equal to 2. Same value. When x equal to 4, y equal to 3. When x equal to 5, y equal to 3. So all possible values of x and y is listed. Now we have to find marginal distribution. Write x values 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the f of x for each x? Here we have 1 value out of 10 values. So 1 by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 values out of 10 values. 4 by 10. 1, 2, 3 values out of 10. And we have 2 values out of 10. So this is the marginal distribution of x. In the same way, marginal distribution of y. 1 is 1 value out of 10 values. G is 1 by 10. 2 is 5 values out of 10 values. And 3 is 4 values out of 10 values. So this is the marginal distribution of y. Using this, we have to write the joint probability table. We have all x values and y values. Write x and y as given. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now we have to consider the possible probabilities. X equal to 2, y equal to 1. Here we have one case out of 10 cases. So we have 1 by 10. Now x equal to 2, y equal to 2. We don't have the possibility x equal to 2 and y equal to 2. So probability is 0. X equal to 2, y equal to 3. We don't have that possibility x equal to 2, y equal to 3. So again the probability is 0. Now consider x equal to 3, y 1, 2, 3. Look at the table. X equal to 3. Here we have the values. And y equal to 1, there is no possibility. So x equal to 3, y equal to 1 is 0. X equal to 3, y equal to 2. We have 4 such possibilities out of 10 possibilities. So probability is 4 by 10. Joint probability is 4 by 10. And x equal to 3, y equal to 3. There is no such probability. So joint probability is 0. Take x as 4. Consider all possible values for y. So x equal to 4, here we have the cases. X equal to 4, y equal to 1, no case, so probability is 0. X equal to 4, y equal to 2, one case out of 10 cases, so 1 by 10. And x equal to 4, y equal to 3, 2 cases, so 2 by 10. So probability will be 0, 1 by 10 and 2 by 10. Now we consider x equal to 5 and y equal to 1, 2, 3. X equal to 5, we have two cases. There we don't have y equal to 0, y equal to 1, y equal to 2. We have x equal to 5, y equal to 3. 2 possibilities out of 10 possibilities. So probability is 2 by 10. If you consider the sum of each row and each column, we will get the required joint probability table. Now we have to calculate covariance. Covariance of x comma y is given by expectation of xy minus expectation of x into expectation of y. Expectation of x is given by 2 into 1 by 10 plus 3 into 4 by 10 plus 4 into 3 by 10 plus 5 into 2 by 10. Expectation of y is given by 1 into 1 by 10 plus 2 into 5 by 10 plus 3 into 4 by 10. So expectation of x is 3.6 and expectation of y is 2.4. We want expectation of xy. It is given by 2 into 1 by 10, remaining values is 0. 3 into 2 into 4 by 10 plus 4 into 2 into 1 by 10 plus 4 into 3 into 2 by 10 plus 5 into 3 into 2 by 10. It is enough if we consider the probabilities with the non-zero entries and corresponding xy values. So it is observed that expectation is 8.8. Hence, covariance of x comma y is 0.16. One homework question is listed here. Try to solve this. Thank you.